An NFL insider has leaked his sources saying that the Pittsburgh Steelers are interested in trading for wide receiver Brandon Aiyuk of the San Francisco 49ers. And also, another report has come out today of the Steelers being heavily involved in the sweepstakes of Brandon Aiyuk, but Brandon Aiyuk's agent has denied those reports. So, before I get more in this video, before I show you the evidence, make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications so you never miss out on Pittsburgh Steelers news and updates like this, and also like the video. Let's get right back into it. So, just yesterday on X, a Denver Broncos insider posted a screenshot of one of the text messages his source has sent him. And this insider is a Denver Broncos insider who followed Russell Wilson for the last 2 years of his career, and he has over 200,000 plus followers on X. He posted the screenshot of his source sending him this text message, reading, "Steelers trying to get Aiyuk for Russ." So you could take that however you want it, but he posted it with the googly eyes, basically saying the Pittsburgh Steelers are interested. And there's really no reason for a Denver Broncos insider to be following along this story of Russell Wilson now with the Pittsburgh Steelers. But I guess he got this message from his source and he wanted to post it on social media. So you could take this screenshot that this insider has posted on social media and take it with a grain of salt. You could say, hey, maybe he actually does have sources. He doesn't list who the sources are like no one ever does. But also you could take it as if maybe he's just doing this to get more attention to him, more attention on his writing and stuff of that nature. But anyway, we kind of already knew this. The rumor mill has been swirling since Aiyuk made his own post on X, claiming that people say that he looks like head coach Mike Tomlin, and he tweeted at him. Also, there's been rumors that he kind of requested a trade, and that's what I'm going to get into right now, because just today, there is a report going out there that Brandon Aiyuk, he requested a trade, and that the Pittsburgh Steelers are heavily involved in trying to trade for him. Here's a full report on that. The same account who broke the news weeks before that Kenny Pickett was actually going to wear number 7 for the Eagles and not the number 13 or whatever number 8 that he was projected to wear, also broke news about Kenny Pickett being frustrated with the Steelers, how the trade actually went down with Russell Wilson signing and stuff of that nature, Justin Fields being here. The same account reported this today. Brandon Aiyuk has officially requested a trade from the 49ers per confirmation from my San Francisco source. Benjamin Elbritt and 49ers Sports Talk have also done some primarily reporting on the story. As of Sunday morning, April 14th, the Steelers have been the most aggressive in pursuing a trade for Aiyuk, with the Ravens also expressing interest. My source indicates there's a third mystery team that is coming on strong for Aiyuk, but they refuse to divulge any further information. Overall, wow, fireworks coming. So that's what he reported today. And guess who responded to that? Well, Ryan Williams. Who is Ryan Williams? Well, Ryan Williams is Brandon Aiyuk's agent. And he said this: you need better sources. Period. That's all he said. Basically denying the report of the Steelers being interested in Brandon Aiyuk. Not only just that, but the fact that he requested a trade as well. Basically denying everything in that report with just one simple statement: you need better sources. That means that Brandon Aiyuk did not ask for a trade, and obviously those teams that were listed in that report are not heavily interested, because without a trade happening, without a request from a trade, more than likely they're still working on a contract extension. If there's no trade request, that means the 49ers probably aren't engaging any calls for him and are trying to get a deal done, just like the 49ers GM has said weeks back, that they weren't trying to trade Brandon Aiyuk and that they were trying to get a deal done for a contract extension, but as of right now, they just can't agree on the number. So this should kind of be the last report update on Brandon Aiyuk and the trade market for him, unless it's actually reported by the top insiders like Ian Rappaport or Adam Schefter that trade request has been made, or that Brandon Aiyuk and the 49ers are actually gauging calls for him. Until those people are making those statements, there should be enough with these rumors because the agent just shut them down. So this should be the last update needed on Brandon Aiyuk to the Pittsburgh Steelers or whatever from anyone. And looking at this, looking at the trade talks, the reason why there have been so many recently about Brandon Aiyuk is because of the offseason that's going on his 5th-year option and free agents after the 2024 season. He's in the final season of his contract, and Aiyuk is searching for a contract that will make him among the highest paid receivers in the NFL, likely surpassing the $20 million per season mark, and he's looking to get paid, kind of in the same territory as Deebo Samuel did ahead of this season. He's looking to surpass the 4-year, $92 million deal that Titans wide receiver Calvin Ridley just signed this offseason in free agency. So Aiyuk, that's the reason why all the trade rumors has been going on. He kind of played into it as well with all the posts that he's done on social media. After the GM said that the team was not looking to trade Brandon Aiyuk posted something on IG basically saying that that's fake, how the GM is not doing it, and the GM is not telling the truth. He did it with emojis, so it's kind of subliminal shots at the GM, and he can't really read into exactly what he meant by it. But based off the cryptic posts that he's been doing on social media, he's been kind of playing into this. Like I said at the beginning of the video, he also tweeted at Mike Tomlin saying, "We look the same. People are saying we look the same." Basically, when all those rumors were coming out about the Pittsburgh Steelers being interested in Brandon Aiyuk. So you can see where these rumors are coming from, but his agent just shut them all down. So it's not like Brandon Aiyuk would not be a good fit for the Steelers. It would be actually a really good fit, especially someone to replace Diontae Johnson, who was just traded this offseason in a trade to get cornerback Dante Jackson. He was traded to the Carolina Panthers. It would be a good fit. No one's saying that it wouldn't be. Brandon Aiyuk would fit right in with the Pittsburgh Steelers, giving the Steelers someone who's a route runner, someone who's willing to block, and someone next to George Pickens that could get the job done. Yards after catch has been a struggle for Steelers wide receivers, and he would be a great part in fixing that, especially with George Pickens being purely kind of a contested catch receiver, big body receiver, deep ball threat, and Brandon Aiyuk being everything else. He literally just had a career year with the 49ers being their best receiver. He came off a career year totaling 75 receptions for 1,342 yards and 7 touchdowns. And every single time you turned on the tape, you turned on the game of the 49ers, you could see that he was not only just heavily involved in the passing game, but he did everything needed to be successful in Christian McCaffrey going off for his best season in the NFL based off run blocking. Every single time you turn on the game, you could see Brandon Aiyuk and all the wide receivers getting heavily involved in run blocking and plays designed specifically for the wide receivers to be blocking on the outside to get Christian McCaffrey to the outside into space because how reliable, how hardworking they want to actually be in the run blocking category. So Brandon Aiyuk, he would be a nice pickup. And it would take a lot though. It would not only take either a first round, second round, third round, or a combination of some of those picks to get him, but it would also take the Pittsburgh Steelers committing around $25 million per year to the wide receiver on top of that. But would the Pittsburgh Steelers really be interested in doing that? Per reports, yes, but per the agent, those talks aren't even close to happening. So no. But the Steelers, we all know how they do business. Even if this trade got shut down by the agent, the Steelers do business through the draft. They're really good at drafting wide receivers and getting them in the second round and then turning them into really great players for them and having them be successful. They did it in the past. They did it with Antonio Brown, Juju, Diontae Johnson. They did it with George Pickens recently. They even did it with Chase Claypool for a couple of years. So that's likely the scenario that's going to be happening here with these reports coming out today and with the agent shutting it down. So just to recap, there was a leaked text message that Denver Broncos insider put out there that the Pittsburgh Steelers were interested in Brandon Aiyuk and getting him for Russell Wilson. to be a kind of combination of a wide receiver and quarterback duo. That happened yesterday. And then today, another report came out basically saying that Brandon Aiyuk has officially requested a trade. The Steelers and the Ravens and a third team are heavily involved. But the agent for Brandon Aiyuk, his agile agent, shut down that report. So it shut down everything. This should be the last update on Brandon Aiyuk. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments below about all this topic, all this news that has been coming out the last 2 days surrounding Brandon Aiyuk and the Steelers now basically not being in the mix for him. What do you want the Steelers to trade for him if they could? Or do you believe that this is the best case scenario, that they should not, and they should go just be looking through free agency and the draft? And who in the draft or who in free agency would you want the Steelers to be looking at to get at the wide receiver position for this upcoming season? Also, before I get out of here, make sure you turn on notifications and subscribe to this channel so you never miss out on updates like this. I covered all this offseason. I'll continue to do so. Everything that happens, this is a spot to receive the updates. Also, the draft is around the corner. I'll be covering that as well. Like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on notifications, and I'll see you guys all later. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.